The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brock Stewart will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now, Lucas Pitts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Ready with the 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Hit out towards second. To his left, Trujillo. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Wendell Lombard. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Craig Shantz. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 22, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Giancarlo Trujillo becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Into the box, James Bush, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an 8.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Octavio Veras, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. 1-1, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Standing in now, Vinny Oliveros. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Veras, base runner at first with one out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So striding in, Thurman Ponson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Jimmy Hooper would be next. No score here as we play inning number 2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Naquin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Frank Samuels, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
In now, Ezra Chassin, and that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Ward.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ward Naquin. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Into the box, Jimmy Hooper. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The center fielder, number 14, Lucas.
Standing in, Lucas hits. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Samuels. 2 down.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1 home. On, he pops it up. And that's in there, base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Into the box now, Wendell Lombard. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box, Louis Rienzi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Pitts racing back to the track, and this will bang up against the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Ready with the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. No one out with a runner at second. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Gutierrez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Chance on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting,
ready for another chance. Pedro Juarez 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Craig Chance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, Octavio Veras. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Stepping in now, Vinny Oliveros. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Now at the plate, Doug Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Bush. And that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Trujillo. The 1-1. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box now, James Bush. He flew out in his last at-bat. One out, nobody on.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to.
Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate, Frank Samuels. He singled his last time up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pitts is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready now, Ezra Chassin.
Chassin.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Thurman Honson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 2-2 goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Rienzi fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 3.
Digging in now, Jimmy Hooper. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Hooper leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes. Strike taken to throw. And he's safe.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Derek Butcher will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Derek Butcher.
Wendell Lombard will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Craig Shantz. Hit in the air out to left. Naquin giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more. Octavio Veras. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. High and deep to left center field. Naquin racing back. Still going back. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Vinny Oliveros. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, the second baseman, Doug Story.
Now batting, Doug Story. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 7-0. Digging in, Ward Naquin. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Stepping in now, Lewis Riency. Fastball just inside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
No outs, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Cooper is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And they take something off, but this one stays high, and it's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Gutierrez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 2-2 turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box, Pedro Juarez. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready to take his hacks again, Lucas Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Pitts on at first, nobody out. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready to take his hacks again, Wendell Lombard, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Throw won't get him. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
In now, Octavio Veras. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Vinny Oliveros. And their runners at the corners now. Hit high and deep out to left. Naquin ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Doug Story. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits. No errors and no one left. Stepping in, Giancarlo Trujillo. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, James Bush.
James Bush.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Story comes up with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Samuels. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Manuel Morales comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Manuel Morales.
Stepping in, Thurman Ponson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Samuels has a play. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3.
Striding in once again, Jimmy Hooper. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off a plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 14. Lucas.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lucas Pitts. The 3-2 pitch. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
The batter,
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Pitts.
Pitts.
The 1-1 home. Popped up. Whitney is calling for it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And Montgomery's out in front here, 11-1. Stepping up now, Ezra Chassin.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Outside in a full count, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Now to the plate, Ward Naquin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Louis Rienzi, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
First baseman,
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. Scooped up on the backhand. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. Chassin at third. Naquin over at second. Rienzi at first with no outs. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Eduardo Gutierrez.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in, Wendell Lombard. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Craig Shantz. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Naquin has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Octavio Veras. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Naquin waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vinny Oliveros. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Naquin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pedro Juarez. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Trujillo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Billy Arias enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Billy Arias.
Striding in, Doug Story. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Arias features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Trujillo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 6.
Settling in now, Thurman Ponson.
Ponson.
One out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 3.
Into the box now, Jimmy Hooper. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Lucas Pitts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Biscuits lead it 12-1. Now in the box, Frank Samuels starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ezra Chassin will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Ezra Chassin, and here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Ward Naquin. Outside, 2-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Pitts charging in on it, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Louis Rienzi.
Louis Rienzi.
Samuels at second with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Grounded weakly toward third. Hits. Gonna have to hurry. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
12-1 at the end of this one. The Biscuits used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 22 earns win number 4 on the season. Benito Cruz takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.